welcome back to the channel. My name is Kylie. If you've been here before or if you haven't, you've seen me put out choreography videos, you've seen me release some tutorials. I did a little bit of vlogging. I've kind of been experimenting with how I want to use this platform. This time around, I thought I would sit down and do a little bit more of a heart-to-heart with you all and just share some tips and advice on some things that I've learned in this industry. So thanks so much for listening along, and let's get into today's video. If you're someone who is a dancer and is thinking of transitioning to becoming a choreographer, we're going to be talking about what that looks like and my tips for you on making that transition. Tip number 1 is find yourself a mentor. This is absolutely huge. Identify someone that you look up to as a choreographer and reach out to them. Much easier said than done. Maybe you know that person personally, maybe you don't. Whether you do or don't, it can never harm to send them a message, a DM, an email, a text if you have their number. Keep it simple. All you have to say is, hey friend, I've been thinking about getting into more choreography and I was wondering if you might want to take on the role of mentor for me. You know, I've had people reach out to me and say that before, and trust me when I say that person will love to receive that message. They will feel honored, they will feel respected, and it'll give them a boost of confidence. So just know that you're giving that to them as well. And then from there, just, take it slow, whether you start with a meeting for coffee and just pick their brain, ask them some questions, or whether you ask them to get into a studio with you one-on-one right away and show them some things you've been workshopping or working on. Or perhaps you're already teaching classes, you're already choreographing, and you just ask them to come and sit in on a rehearsal, on a performance, something where you're in action and you can have that person to give you some feedback. Tip number 2, offer your services as an assistant. So actually, again, reach out to that choreographer you look up to or those choreographers you look up to and offer to assist them. Maybe they already have assistants helping them out, maybe they don't. Maybe it's something they're looking for, maybe it's something they didn't even know they needed. So again, you might be doing them a favor. Don't be shy to just hit someone up, send them a message. Hey, are you looking for an assistant for whether it's a weekly class, a convention, a workshop, anything like that? It's kind of a mutually beneficial situation where not only are you shadowing your mentor and learning from them and seeing how they run a room, but they are also benefiting from you being there as an assistant. You'll be asked to do things like play the music, take videos, arrange groups in the room, help correct the students if they're younger, demonstrate the choreography, make sure you're ready to show up and work hard and represent that person's choreography well. Okay, so tip number 3 is go ahead and reach out to your network, get them in a studio with you. It could be one person, could be a group of 5 people, and teach them some of your choreography. Just let them know you have some ideas you want to workshop. And again, easier said than done, but everything takes time to develop that skill. So doing it with people that you feel comfortable with at first and feel comfortable working around is going to help kind of ease that transition for you. And you can laugh about it and you can be silly and make mistakes because the stakes aren't so high. Tip number 4, look for opportunities as a teacher or an instructor. Being a choreographer and being a teacher sort of go hand in hand. There aren't always the exact same responsibilities. If you're looking to be a choreographer on set, you want to work in movies and TV and film, half the time you might not even be teaching your own choreography. That might be the job of someone else, and maybe that's further down the road. You're not always going to have to teach your choreography, but at some point you will. And for that matter, some choreographers don't even choreograph in a way that they generate the movement. Some choreographers work in the way that the movement is completely generated by the dancers. But it is definitely a helpful skill to have to know how to teach. So look for those opportunities to teach class because it's going to give you a chance to not only come up with choreography to teach your students, also work on the skills involved with teaching. And if that's something you guys want me to go into more depth on, just let me know. And maybe one day we can do a video talking about that as well. My last tip for you guys today, tip number 5, is get your work out there by applying for local showcases, choreographers' balls, whatever goes on in your city. And if something isn't going on, put that thing on yourself. Arrange some kind of showcase, sell tickets, get people in the door, and find a way to put your choreography on stage. Because to see your choreography in a studio versus seeing it on stage with lighting and sound and all the bells and whistles is a whole different ballgame. And once you learn to work with lighting and sound, you're going to see that your skills as a choreographer level up already. So find those opportunities, whether it's at a community level or at a higher level. Start to find ways to put your work out there. And again, easier said than done. Just write that email, send that message, and things will start to happen for you. Just a little bit of persistence goes a long way. All right, my friends, thank you so much for listening. Hopefully you found some of that information valuable. Let me know which one of them was your favorite tip by commenting down below. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're an absolute angel. I will appreciate it so much. And yeah, stay tuned for the next one. Have a great day. Bye.